I am Nick Sweeney. I'm originally from East Bridgewater, Massachusetts. I lived there my whole life until I came to college up here at the University of Maine, at which point I decided, I might as well stay around for a while. I got my undergrad in social work, and what originally led me there, I guess, is I actually came here thinking I wanted to become a history teacher, and my main thing is I wanted to work with kids, and then I realized that I'm a lot more interested in just kind of getting to know kids and seeing what's going on, in their lives, and if I can help them out at all. And I realized it's probably not the right fit for a history teacher. So then I started psychology, and in one of my psychology classes, I learned a little bit about social work, and so then I went back and researched that more and decided that that's much more of what I wanted to do. So I got my undergrad in social work, and I've now been working for about a year and a half at a place called Community Care, which is out of Bangor. And my actual title is a behavioral health professional. And I work in several different programs through Community Care. The main program I work for is CFSS, which stands for Community Family Support Services. And in this, what we do is we go into the home of families that are having some trouble with their kiddo. And all the kids for this service need to have either an Axis 1 or Axis 2 diagnosis, which is like ADHD, ADD, bipolar, mood disorder, all those different type of mental health issues. So I go in and I work with not just the child, but also the family. So I do a lot of parenting, helping parents find different strategies on ways that they can help their kids thrive better, kind of helping them to sort of understand maybe some of the different things that are going on with their kiddo, because they do have these mental health things going on. When I first started my position, there was really very little training involved, not nearly enough to do the work that I was supposed to be doing with families. So it was a very difficult and rocky start. I had to kind of pull on my own childhood and what my parents did with me to help out in situations. Eventually I did get some trainings on parenting. The child was very, very violent, would have 2 hour long rages that he would just destroy everything in the house. And one of those families actually that has come a very, very great distance in the child's behavior. He hasn't had a physical restraint or altercation in a long time now. I no longer work with the family, but I actually worked with them for about a year, 6 months, and then 2 months off, and then 6 more months, and they were re-referred for different issues. Some advice that I would give anyone doing my position is really be ready for anything. Patience, I would say, is the number one most important thing in doing this work, because you could work with a family for 6 months and really not see any differences whatsoever. But that doesn't mean that there aren't differences. It just could take longer for it to really click for them. You need to be aware of yourself and how you feel about different things, because every family is going to have different beliefs in you, than different beliefs than you, and you don't want to be necessarily pushing your own beliefs on families. Try not to bring your work home with you. Try not to think about your cases too much when you're not at work, because you'll go crazy. Every once in a while, if you feel yourself starting to really be kicking yourself and focusing on your cases when you're even outside of work, that's when you need to kind of take a couple steps back and get some supervision. Supervision is very helpful and important in this work, so it keeps everyone in check to make sure you're really doing what's appropriate and what's right for the families. And it also helps you get new ideas of different ways you can help the family, and have your own set of coping skills of being able to watch a kid beat his mom up for an hour and a half and not go home and be depressed for the rest of the night because you just witnessed basically abuse. So you need to be able to take care of yourself and your own mental well-being.